So this is the point where the power is going to be. Our start finish line is going to be right here, and we're looking from the field back onto the actual learning facilities, AstroTurf, tuck shop, aquatic center, the field, and all the space they have around them. So this is going to be the start finish line, and we're going to head off in a straight line. There's going to be a little zigzag at the end of this, slow everyone down, bring them into a single line, and we're going to go around through the goals and carry on along to the next goals. So made our way closer. I'm going to do a little shimmy, get ourselves around and lined up with the goals. This grass is quite firm. Be a good surface to ride on. On to the next goals. At the next goals, we're going to turn back on ourselves, go around the cricket nets. So looking back, that's where we've come from, and it's going to do a loop around the cricket nets and drop down into the edge of the fence area, which is over there. Alright, coming to the edge, going to ride down. A little bit of skill required, but not too much. Dropping down onto the edge, so we're now below the field. We've got the open areas to the outside, and just by the tires which are there, we're going to go up onto the grass. Taking the markings from the tires, going to do a stint. It's going to require a bit of strength. Maybe some walkers that are going to be dragging their bikes up the hill. Brings us back up onto the field, and we're pretty much opposite end of the field now to where the start finish line is. We go along the edge, beautiful view, an amazing school facility. We're going to go around the edge there. So we're now passing the discus circle by the looks of it. The two shot put circles going to be our next markers. And all of this area is all visible to the spectators. My spectators will be seated on the stands there. That's where the entertainment and everything will be. They'll be able to see their youngsters riding along. Okay, at this point we start moving up. This is the long drag up the hill. We're almost at the top of the drag now, and the riders will be able to see on the other side of this fence the riders coming into that area. We got to do a little shimmy first, so we're gonna drop down the hill. At this point, straight ahead is where the spectators will be. We cruise down the hill. We're going to ride back up again. And we're going to turn back on ourselves up in that fenced area. So in there is where we're going to go. Straight along the edge. Take us through some of the school facilities. Make it a little bit more urban. Up the hill. Again, to stop for a view. How amazing is that? And we bring ourselves in along the edge. I doubt there'll be too much speed after having dealt with all that grass and the uphill drag to get there. Let's strong riders will enjoy it. Keep them gaining all the time on the beginners. Through the dip, through the edge, up the edge of the fence line. And you've got all the school buildings to the side here. And right at the edge, let's take a left turn and into the buildings. We've got a choice here. We can head through that passage, or originally I put it to go through this area. Either way should be fun. We'll obviously remove people's leftover lunches and water bottles and tables. Take the left. Take a right. And we pop out the building. Right and left again. Up next to the Astro. Look at that beautiful Astro turf. Along the edge, and we have a choice. We can go straight along here, but I think I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting by getting them to dismount, have to bring their bikes up the steps. Along the edge, once we pass the center point of the team's area for the Astro, we drop back down again. Way. This over here is where the push bike area is. We'll be doing the push bike course inside there. Riders come down. Those who got the skills ride the steps. Those that don't can dismount and walk. Bathrooms, by the way, in there, main hall. Tuck shop just along the edge here, so we're going to have a two-way path. Bike riders along the edge here, and pedestrians on the right hand side so they can access the tuck shop as the parking and bathrooms and such like behind us. Now we're now heading towards the field, but we're going to stick to the edge of the AstroTurf. There's the Astro. We're now on the other side from the buildings we went through. There we go. So this will split in half, and we're going to take the immediate turn to the left. We're not going to be joining where all the onlookers and the activities are going to be. So that's the main field that they started on, but we're going to go down this passage here. Coming towards the end of this passage next to the Astro, that's where we would have come from. Would have gone all the way around, and now we come to the point where the riders would have been coming up the embankment and into the school ground, the school building area. So we'll have some people coming in here, going through there. We're going to tuck our way around. Those that are happy with it, down the stairs. We'll leave it wide enough they can choose stairs or the grass verge to ride down. We're going to use these posts as a way to not go straight into the finish line. So we go towards the post, we turn back on ourselves, and then to the finish line. They're cruising through, and that's where we would have come from. We're now heading towards the finish line. It'll drop down at an angle as we hit where the athletics track is, so we straighten out and finish line right about here. There we go, 1.25 kilometers of circuit. Nice mix of fields, of a bit of buildings, urban, ups, downs, steps, technical to a certain degree. We have power. We'll have all the people in the stands here. We don't interfere with them. We've got the bathrooms and everything laid out, and looking forward to a fantastic day. So that's going to be the full course, 1.25 kilometers. Look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. Bye.